The flood's aftermath reveals a landscape scarred by receding waters. Destruction is evident in the scattered debris and remnants of what once was. The receding waters leave behind a trail of mud and sediment. The landscape bears witness to the power and devastation of the flood. The earth is transformed, bearing the marks of a catastrophic event. Remnants of life struggle to emerge from the devastation. Noah's Ark lands on newly revealed land after the flood. The Ark provided refuge and preserved life during a catastrophic flood. Noah and his family emerge from the Ark, symbolizing a new beginning for humanity. The receding floodwaters reveal a landscape reshaped by the deluge. The event signifies divine intervention and a covenant for the continuation of life. The scene represents God's divine intention. This intention is symbolized as a promise to never again destroy all life with a flood. The rainbow serves as a visual covenant, representing the commitment to preserve life. The absence of a destructive flood is visually represented by a calm and serene environment. The divine intention ensures the continuation of life and the avoidance of catastrophic destruction. This symbolic representation emphasizes the importance of divine promises and the preservation of all living things. An altar is constructed as a place of offering and worship. The act of building an altar symbolizes gratitude and reverence. Altars serve as a focal point for communication and connection with the divine. The construction of the altar represents a dedication to faith and spiritual practice. A covenant is a binding agreement or promise, often between God and humanity. The covenant with Noah symbolizes God's promise to never again destroy all life on earth by flood. This promise extends to all living creatures, ensuring the continuation of life and biodiversity. The rainbow serves as a visual reminder of this enduring covenant. Symbolically, the covenant represents a commitment to protection, preservation, and the sanctity of life. This divine promise offers hope and reassurance for the future of all creation. Post-rain sky conditions involve cloud dispersion and sunlight penetration. Sunlight is refracted and scattered by residual moisture in the air. The parting of clouds allows increased solar radiation to reach the surface. Atmospheric conditions transition from overcast to partly sunny. The visual effect is characterized by dynamic interplay between light and shadow. This transition creates a visually striking and dynamic atmospheric scene. A rainbow is an optical phenomenon caused by refraction and reflection of sunlight in water droplets. Sunlight is dispersed into its constituent colors due to differences in refractive index for different wavelengths. Rainbows appear as arcs because of the spherical shape of raindrops and the specific angle of reflection. The colors of a rainbow are typically observed in the order of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Rainbows are always positioned opposite the sun from the observer's perspective. Rainbows are formed by the refraction and reflection of sunlight within raindrops. Sunlight refracts as it enters a raindrop, separating into its constituent colors. These separated colors reflect off the back of the raindrop. The reflected colors then refract again as they exit the raindrop, further separating the colors. This process creates a visible arc of color in the sky, known as a rainbow. A rainbow forms the visual arc connecting the sky and the earth. The rainbow's arc symbolizes a bridge between the terrestrial and celestial realms. Rainbows are optical phenomena caused by refraction and reflection of sunlight in water droplets. The spectrum of colors in a rainbow always appears in a consistent order. Rainbows are perceived differently depending on the observer's position. The rainbow serves as a symbol of promise. The rainbow is a visible reminder of a covenant. The rainbow represents a divine promise. The rainbow symbolizes hope and reassurance. The rainbow is a sign of faithfulness. The rainbow embodies a pledge of enduring commitment. An everlasting covenant represents an enduring and unbreakable agreement. This covenant establishes a permanent relationship, often between a deity and humanity. Key aspects of an everlasting covenant include unconditional promises and perpetual obligations. The significance of an everlasting covenant lies in its role as a foundation for faith and enduring spiritual connection. Throughout history, diverse generations have witnessed and appreciated the beauty of rainbows. Rainbows symbolize hope, promise, and the beauty of natural phenomena. The appreciation of rainbows transcends cultural and generational boundaries. Rainbows serve as a reminder of the interconnectedness of nature and the human experience. The rainbow serves as a divine covenant, symbolizing God's promise not to destroy the world by flood again. The rainbow represents God's grace and mercy towards humanity, offering hope and reassurance after periods of tribulation. In theological contexts, the rainbow is interpreted as a sign of reconciliation between God and humankind. The visual spectrum of the rainbow reflects the comprehensive nature of God's promise, encompassing all aspects of creation. A rainbow symbolizes hope and renewal. Rainbows often appear after periods of adversity, representing a fresh start. The arc of a rainbow signifies a bridge to a brighter future. The vibrant colors of a rainbow evoke feelings of optimism and positivity. Rainbows serve as a reminder of resilience and the cyclical nature of life. The appearance of a rainbow is a natural phenomenon that inspires awe and wonder. Rainbows have been a recurring motif in art, symbolizing hope and transformation across cultures. In literature, rainbows often serve as metaphors for bridges between worlds or promises of a brighter future. Culturally, rainbows are interpreted in various ways, ranging from divine messages to symbols of peace and unity. Visual art frequently uses the rainbow to represent a spectrum of emotions and experiences. Rainbow symbolism in cultural expressions often reflects a deep connection to nature and the elements. The rainbow's presence in art and culture underscores its enduring appeal as a symbol of beauty and promise. A rainbow is an optical phenomenon caused by refraction and dispersion of sunlight in water droplets. The rainbow's arc shape is due to the specific angle at which light is reflected back to the observer. Rainbows symbolize hope and promise, often associated with positive outcomes and new beginnings. The intensity and clarity of a rainbow depend on the size and concentration of water droplets in the atmosphere.